must have upgraded or something, because I know I didn't do that. What's up?
Your everything bagel just got 17 grams of protein. Hero everything
Really?
with 17 grams of protein, 20 grams of
Oh my god, 17 grams of protein. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're on Gemini. 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 Hold on. All right, Jimmy. Let's see what's going on down your street. What's up? Church off in these streets. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Sorry, guys. All right, y'all ready? I said y'all ready. Jimmy. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, be positive. Tastes like 1, 2. You know. I'm just saying. Chocolate. Only a few have tasted it, you know. It's a delicacy. If you get me, you're lucky. Very, very lucky, very blessed. All right, enough of the jokes. Let's do this thing. We're gonna do it with dice? Yeah, we're gonna do dice. All right, let's protect me into Gemini. Ooh, almost fell off the table. Okay, so there's a Pisces on the ledge. Being forced off of a ledge, right? It's like, let's just say somebody's like surrounded. Picture somebody surrounded by a crowd of people, a mob of people, right? Say they're running and they're cornered, right? At a cliff, at the edge of a cliff, they're cornered. They can't go any other direction, right? So they're kind of like forced off of the cliff. Pisces could be significant. All right, we got Leo, Neptune, and the number 13. Bonus. Virgo and shit. Somebody's riding the fence. Okay, so north, south node. It landed on the fence in the middle. So somebody could be lukewarm. Okay, somebody could be playing both sides. Somebody could be double-minded. I could also see this as some of you guys getting access to a part of your brain that you had no access to before, right? Or lie dormant. Okay, so more brain function. Okay, in different parts of your brain. You know, the ones where the lights have been out, right? So somebody tried to like zap your creativity or put a cap on it, okay, or draw it from you. All right, let's see. Gemini. Perky. Okay, feeling lively and enthusiastic. Share. Okay. Somebody's being talked about. All right. Somebody is traveling through the airways. Okay. Somebody's name is ringing bells. Okay. There could be something about it could be an older set of sisters. Okay, that's significant, like older in age. We got crush. You have a strong feeling about someone that makes you happy or nervous when they're around. Okay, so somebody's excited to see someone, whether you know this person or not. Okay, you can be aware of them. Okay, but somebody is talking to someone. They're sharing their desires, their feelings about you to someone else. It's like, let's say, a crowded environment, right? Let's say you're in a building, okay? And there's a lot of people in this building, right? And somebody's talking to a friend, somebody near them, right? They're both looking at you, right? Or they're, pointing you out to their friend, right? Probably without pointing, actually. And they're letting them know, like, hey, that's the one I was telling you about, right? Like, look, here they come, right? That's them, okay? Now, if this person isn't there with the person, like somebody could be talking on the phone to somebody, like asking them for tips and pointers, like what to say or something like that. Okay, I feel like that's for like a couple people. Outside of that, somebody is just pointing you out to someone. Somebody could have had to come see for themselves or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so somebody's been talking about you for a while to somebody. So somebody's been talking so much about you that the other person wanted to see you, right? Like, let me see this person that you're talking so much about, right? That is just so great to you, right? Let me see this person, right? And not just, a picture of you or, you on a platform, okay? That could have been the first, way that they showed them, but now this seems to be in person. All right, so if it hasn't happened, it could happen any day now. Any day now. All right. Let's go here. All the stars closer. All the stars closer. Shut up. All right, let's see. Jimmy. Would you look at that? There's a Gemini, a karmic one. Tinashe, 2 on. Australia can be significant. Boy, this sister, this bitch. Sister tried to sacrifice you. Okay, but Archangel Michael. Yeah, he got it. Somebody's name could be Michael. All right. Sleeping with sibling. Sex trafficking. What? Oh my God. 2 people's siblings could be sleeping together. So they're not siblings themselves. They're your siblings. So you can have a brother, right? You and this brother have this, or if it's a sister, whatever. You can have a brother. You and this brother have the same father or same mother. You can have a sister. You and this sister have the same father or the same mother, right? So they're not related, right? But you are both of their siblings. You get what I'm saying? These 2 could be, okay, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, a Leo, karmic Leo can be significant. Their middle name could be Michael. So somebody's middle name is Michael. A Leo. The name Brown. The name Trisha, for Trish. All right, so you got some type of communication coming soon. All right, from the Holy Spirit. brought to you by the Holy Spirit, okay, about something that's been held hostage from you, all right, and some people that tried to set you up. A prophet or a prophetess, that would be you, okay? They could have said that you were a whore, okay? You know, you get things because you have pretty privilege, you know, you spread them, you know, so people can make the deposit, you know, over and over and over again, okay? But that's not the case, you know. It's in the upright. It's in the upright, okay? We ain't talking about your past, we're talking about now, right now, who you are right now, okay? Now, you don't have to have been this in the past, and even if you were, like I said, the past is somewhere else where you're not, right? Okay? Not defined by that, okay? If, you know, that's part of your past, you know, who cares? Everybody had, you know, either their little whole phase or, you know, sometimes people still have whole phases, you know? It don't, you know, just be careful, right? Be safe, okay? Somebody's in an abusive relationship. Like somebody could be not coming outside because they got like a black eye or something. You know, men who beat on women, okay, don't like women. I'm gonna just tell you that, okay? Men that physically beat on women do not like women. Okay? They desire something else, right? Whatever it is they desire, it's something else. Okay? So if a man is physically beating on you, okay, he does not like women. All right? And it's usually those big burly mass, you know, type of, yeah, they, Somebody name could be Anthony, could be significant. Seattle, where I'm at. The name Angela. Got a corrupt doctor that's being exposed, okay, or that has been exposed. This corrupt doctor could have helped some people get some documents, medical documents. It's giving blackmail, extortion. Somebody red hair, okay, male or female, 20 to 35 years old. Get out, East Coast, kidnapping. Okay. Physical abuse, what'd I just say? So whoever has been trying to set you up has been being physically abused. So this could be that sister, okay, or a Sagittarius, all right. Both things could be true. Drug addiction, yeah. So somebody's sister's getting beat up on, okay. Oh, by an ex, by your ex. For some of you, it's your ex that's beating up on you. Yeah, your sister. Toxic friends. The name Angela, again. The name Francis. So somebody's mom and aunt, or aunts, the name Martha or Marty, okay? Sleeping with sibling. What? What? Y'all see these cards? So, y'all know this is my mother card and my auntie card, right? Okay, somebody's mama and auntie sleeping with a sibling of yours. Incest. Incest. Jim Crow. They feel like, never mind. Who gives a shit what they feel like? My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. All right, couple more. Shit's atrocious. My name would be Jonathan. The name Kalel. Okay. The name Timothy. So this would be an ex of yours, okay? You know, don't pay attention to the name, you know, that's something to me. But your ex, okay, and a brother is significant. So, you know, the family's out here. You got a mother, you got 2 aunties, okay? You got an ex, you got a brother, and you got a sister, okay? Or, you know, whatever sex they are. Oops, somebody mad that card came out. Come on. The name Michelle is significant, okay? It could be an old boss or something, right? Whether it's a man or a woman, it could be an old boss. That's my old boss card. Get out in the reverse. So they can't escape something. The name Ryan could be significant. Somebody could be being pimped. Somebody could be pimping out LGBTQ people. This could be a male that's pimping out gay males. What? New Zealand, significant. Okay, got chosen bloodline. I'm gonna leave it. The name Marcus. The name Aaron. So I said this when I told, you know, a bit of my story in the past, right? About how the person who sexually abused me when I was younger linked up with one of my exes, right? You know, linked up. And then I told you guys about how my ex, you know, sexually assaulted me, right? And I didn't realize that's what was happening until I, you know, came to later, right? Down the line, right? Kind of like, you know, say in a relationship and your person rolls over in the middle of the night and they want to, you know, get frisky, right? You know, you would be awake and conscious for that, right? Okay? You know, I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I woke up and, you know, they were already doing something with me. You get what I'm saying? So that's how, just in case, you know. But these two linked up, right? So basically somebody showed someone how to abuse you the way that they abused you, okay? For a small number of people, okay? Your childhood abuser, for some people, showed your ex how they abused you as a child. And then this ex reenacted that same abuse. So as to dress something back up or to, you know, pick a scab. You know how, you know, when you were a kid, you used to get hurt, the scab over and, you know, some kids pick at it or whatever. It's like picking an old wound or an old scab. And now this person can't get out of something. Okay, your toxic friends are a part of it too. There's gossip going on about it. It's being talked about. Yesterday I had this little vision, right? I was sitting here. I remember what I was doing, but I was sitting here, and then all of a sudden I started getting pictures, right? It's like a picture reel. You know what I'm saying? That's how it showed up. And then there were flashes, right? And then another picture would pop up, and then another flash, another picture would pop up. And it was showing me like billows of smoke, right? So let's say you're looking off in the distance, right? And there's fires, right? Little fires, well, not little fires, but big fires everywhere, right? All you can see is black smoke rising, right? So that's all I saw in my vision, right? Billows of smoke coming or far at a distance, okay? And then I heard, only with your eyes will you see the reward of the wicked, right? Only with your eyes. So either your physical eyes or your spiritual eyes, okay? So some of y'all can be seeing something happening in real time, okay? Whether spiritually or literally. I see mama murder that. Don't hit it, baby. Get up deep down. Somebody trying to chase you down and get it. So somebody feels like you can fix them, or you can fix their situation, or you can turn their situation around. No, they can turn their situation. Well, maybe later down the line. Maybe later down the line. Somebody got some shit to atone for. A lot of it. You know, it's like being backed up, right? Let's say your bowels or something. Like being backed up for a couple of days. You can't use the bathroom, right? It's like, I know. That's the example I got. You know, it's just... Finally, clearing your system, right? Just picture that, right? Just... It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while for somebody, for some people. Somebody could be in jail, so this could be predictive. Whoever these older feminines are, these older females, who could be sisters or their family members. Either one's going to be calling the other from jail or prison, or they both are going to be calling people from out or inside of prison. Okay, they might go to prison together. Something about it, like both of them on the wall using the payphone. Why do I keep Spirit? Come on, man. Wishing that I was your nigga. All right, let's see, Jimmy. Show me Gemini, Holy Spirit, please. What's up with these cards today? Somebody feeling some type of way. Archangel Michael, clear that energy, please. Clear it out of my way. Thank you. All right, let's try this again. Gemini, thank you. We got return. All right, atonement. What'd I say? Somebody got some shit to atone for. I said that. Dependence, forgiveness. So somebody got blood on their hands, okay, and they want you to overlook something and forgive them. And it don't even feel like they want to tell you the whole truth, okay? Just bits and pieces of it, you know. Half truth is a lie, okay? Atonement, again. Okay, somebody wants to return to atone for something, or they're being made to return to atone for something. Okay, you know, their life can't move forward unless they loop back around, right, and atone for something. Now, everything in their life is not going to stop, you know, falling apart. Okay, but, okay, there would be some type of leniency in there, right? Or you know, it won't be as heavy. Confirmation. It won't be as heavy as it, you know, could be. Right? Or as it's going to be. And is. Number 41 can be significant. 14, 48, 84. Number 38, 83. Reversal. Somebody's wondering if you have a crush on them back. Fruition. You may not even be aware of who this is. Okay? Or if you are, you could have seen them like once or twice and, you know, you haven't seen them again, so you still may not be aware of who this is. You know how you see somebody, right, and it's kind of like both of y'all show interest in each other, but nobody really says anything, right? And then maybe you don't see that person for a while, so you kind of think you were tripping, you know? Like, oh, maybe I was tripping, you know, maybe they, yeah. Maybe I like them, they don't like me, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, okay? I don't feel like that's the case. Surfacing. Yeah, somebody's making an appearance. They're resurfacing, okay? Reversal, resurfacing, somebody's coming back. 30 can be significant. 83, 20, number 2. Chase. Integration, fruition. Somebody wants to rebirth. Somebody wants to link up with you. Okay, Chris Brown in the background wishing that I was your nigga. Yeah. You hear the sirens? We got change. Okay, changing the dynamic, changing the situation. Okay, there could be a warrant that's been signed off on by a judge, magistrate. All right. So we got discernment. We got wake up and attention. So you discerned something and woke up from something? You woke up from something because you discerned something. Discernment, silence, metaphysical, courage. So some of you could have, when you learned whatever you learned, you could have not said anything. You could have kept it to yourself. All right, moved in silence. Okay. Yeah, that's enough. What's the time? 26? Yeah, that's enough. Wake up says, in order to illuminate your shadows, you must first wake up to your light. Dawn breaks, revealing the beauty within, embracing your light, and let it guide you through the shadows. Attention says, the simple act of paying attention can take you a long way. Finding solace in the symphony of stillness, where attention becomes the gateway to a higher existence. Pay attention and the universe whispers to you. Okay, so the spirit can be bringing to your attention, okay, that something is surfacing, something is being brought back around, or someone. Somebody could have had to like explore their feelings, you know, alone, to figure out how they were feeling, what they were feeling, and why they were feeling it. Okay. You can be seeing 1212. Spirit just told me, stop being a hypochondriac. For myself, okay, with something, you know. But that could be some of y'all, right? Sometimes you could probably like, you know, freak yourself out about something that's really nothing at all, okay? And I feel like the energy of that being projected, you know, doesn't help, all right? So, you know, don't be self-diagnosing yourself online or anything, right? Or, you know, you got a lump or something and you think, just be, don't do that to yourself. All right. All right. Let's see, Jimmy. YouTube, y'all got too many damn commercials. You see that? You see how they flipped over like that? Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful Eyes. The Knight of Swords. The Magician. The Moon. The Queen of Wands. Six of Swords. Somebody trying to scar someone or mess up somebody's features or their physical features, their face. Like somebody's moving on and it's like somebody can't go with you, so it's like they're on the shore and they pick up like a rock, right? Like a rock with some sharp edges on it. They pick up a rock and they throw it as hard as they can to try to hit you in the boat, right? Or in the ship as you're like one of them small ships that take you to the big ship, right? Because the big ship can't come up on the shore, right? While you're on the small little boat going to the big ship, they chuck a rock at you, right? To try to like hit you, cut you, somehow injure you, right? Four of Wands reverse. So somebody's atoned for some type of karma, past life karma. Somebody had to learn something in a marriage, a relationship, a long-standing relationship or contract. Okay, it looks like they've learned it. Temperance, confirmation, yeah. They've learned it and they've healed. All right, Knight of Pentacles. So that could be this person that's coming towards you, back around towards you. Okay, could be you too. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Queen of Swords, Death. Like somebody laid down a law. Yeah. Somebody said what they said and that's it. Okay, Seven of Cups. Somebody shocked that somebody means what they say. A bullshitter is shocked that somebody else means what they say. Yeah, somebody could have been watching another person while they were going through this ending. So you help somebody through something, or someone that helps a lot of people, right? Could be a speaker, throat chakra. Somebody who helps a lot of people, a demographic of people. I feel like this person has been watching you since they've been going through something, right? Or while they were going through something. I feel like you helped someone through something. Like how to get out of something, like while they were getting out of something, you like, it's kind of like you took their hand and guided them. Artist, yeah. Somebody who's done this before, right? You've done this before. Seven of Swords, the Moon. Somebody's biological clock. Something about somebody's biological clock. Somebody worried about you worried about your biological clock? Somebody up there in age or something, trying to have kids or something like that? The magician, have faith, right? God can do wonders. We just had a reading the other day when somebody's womb was opened. Somebody who's having trouble having children and they're pregnant now. So have faith, all right? If that's what you want, 4 Pentacles. Man says no, God says yes. I feel like what Spirit's showing me is you created such a huge manifestation, right? But you're not even aware that it's like you created it, you manifested it, right? Or still manifesting, right? Or you have yet to really see this fully. How do I say the Spirit? It's like there's a surprise for you, right? But the surprise is what you manifested, right? And there's all these intricate pieces in kinks, and it's like the inside of a clock, right? All these different pieces working together to create something or create a movement of sorts, right? It's like you created all this behind the scenes, but you had no idea. Like you don't have the picture of what it is, though you can feel it. That make sense? The Lovers. Oh, I ain't taking all those. It's too many. Somebody has been holding back that they choose another person. So somebody's already made the choice to choose you, or you've made the choice to choose someone. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay, somebody could be waiting to see another person. Again. Yeah, somebody's sad. They want to see you again. Okay, maybe you haven't seen this person in a while, or maybe you only seen them once or twice, like I said before. Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Chariot reverse. So somebody put in their car in the shop. Somebody's put in their car in the shop or something like that, or in the recent past, somebody could have been getting their car fixed. Okay, so they could have not had no transportation or something like that. 6 of Pentacles, yeah. They had to pay for their car to get fixed. Them to get fixed on their car. The Magician, the King of Wands. Ace of Wands. Page of Cups, King of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, the Sun. So be careful of a King of Cups that just wants to come and have sex with you, okay? Because they could be homeless or, couch surfing or something like that. But for some of you, this motherfucker tried to put you out of house and home. And they did. Then, man, a King of Wands. Leo. I don't know, every time this Leo comes out, right, he's been coming out every day, multiple times a day. Every time he comes out, it's giving me a feeling of like sullen, right, being sullen or just downtrodden, right? Walking with their shoulders slumped and their head down, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't help but notice that this person is depressed. And it's because they did something that they can't, like, erase or go back on, or they didn't care when they did it, or they cared, right, enough to do it to make you feel some type of way, right, or to try to make you, like, this person could have broke your heart. They could have hurt you. You could have cried over it, grieved it, and everything, right? And that's the thing, you grieved it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're a man or a woman, okay, or they're a man or a woman, doesn't put it where it goes. But you grieved it. That's what they're not understanding, or they're coming to the understanding of. You grieved it already, or grieved them, so you're already over it, you're over them. You don't feel the same way anymore. You may still love this person, you know what I'm saying, but, you're not in love with this person, right? Yeah, and some of you do still love this person, nothing wrong with that. I love a piece of each one of those assholes that, you decided to do me dirty, right? I can't help that. You know what I'm saying, right? It's something in them that resonates with me, right? Okay, so I can't like erase that from a spirit or anything, right? But it's still fuck them, right? you know. I can love you and still say fuck you and show you the door. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Spirit agrees. I heard that. So this person could still be trying to create endings. You see what I'm talking about? Still trying to create endings when it comes to you. Okay, you being given to. Like, this motherfucker didn't want to give to you, right? They want to give to everybody else but you, but they don't want nobody to give to you. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Childish ass bullshit. Like, somebody is a Toys R Us kid, they don't want to grow up. Peter Pan syndrome. Mixed with Pinocchio. I want to be a real boy. Okay? But they don't want to do what's real, though. You know what I'm saying? They want to speak about, real, I'm real. Real this and real that. Real motherfuckers do real shit. Okay? Rich spirit. Kendrick Lamar's playing in the background. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody lacks that. Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the King of Swords. I know, I feel it. Somebody's trying to make you sick, make you think that you're sick. So somebody's sending an energy of you. Remember I was just talking about a hypochondriac, right? Always thinking something's wrong with you. Somebody's sending this energy towards you. Anxiety, fear. Oh, is something wrong with me, or am I sick, or do I need to go? No. Okay, no. Somebody's doing this. Ten of Wands, because they're dealing with all of this. A number of things. Okay, a number of things. What's the Knight of Wands contributing to? Three of Pentacles. Five of Wands, Five of Cups, the World. So somebody trying to get your attention. Could be an Aquarius. In an environment like this person's in and out of, okay? They like trying to show off or something. Like, this is somebody who's always trying to like seem like a teacher to somebody, or seem like they're showing somebody something that they didn't know, right? Or some type of hidden wisdom, that can, help them, okay, that they didn't know before, right? So if I haven't never given you this, you would have never known. Like, somebody wants to be important, even to random people, right? This is somebody this is somebody who will perform in front of you, all right? Say you are, you're normal, you don't pay no attention to them, right? If they're in your environment, they're doing things in front of you, right? With other people to try to get you to pay attention to them, or get you, I don't know, somebody's just weird. They got a problem with you not giving them attention. Like, they may seem put together, or in your face or whatever, in your environment, but at home, like, they're falling the fuck apart. Okay, look, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, but crying and carrying on, and you're the topic of conversation, every conversation. Like, okay, people tired of hearing about you from this person. And like, just shut up. The Devil reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, because you're receiving something? Because a curse has been lifted when it comes to your finances? Okay, could be your love life as well. Look, the Star. Yeah, you've been healed. You've been healed. So now you can receive something, okay? Like I said, message coming in, all right, from the past, or about the past. Six of Cups. We saw that in the beginning. So this person could be going broke or something like that. This person could be homeless. This Aquarius, right? Confirmation on the Aquarius. Seven of Cups. Yeah, this person don't know what to do. They're confused. Wandering aimlessly. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Four of Swords. This person could be afraid to die or something like that. The Fool. The King of Pentacles. Oh, they're afraid of a King of Pentacles coming towards you. Because they are. Because they are. Guys, saw the King of Pentacles in the Fool. Because they are. The Knight of Cups. Ten of Cups. Somebody's worried about somebody making love to you or touching on you. Something about hands and, you know, just rolling around together like it's tormenting someone. I don't even think you've ever even let this person touch you or your body, okay? And that could be driving them crazy. All right. Enough about that. Yeah, I feel it now. Somebody's trying to project at your private parts, your private areas. Like somebody is really like batshit crazy. Trying to get you to freak out about something that isn't the confirmation, that isn't real. They're nervous after every sexual encounter. And they're going into one nervous, right? Not knowing. Look. Take this up. Yeah, because they're dealing with it. Something with somebody's blood can be significant. Okay. It's being reversed. So somebody try to do something to your blood. Yeah, it's being reversed. Like something's being cleaned or it's like filtered. Okay, with this reversal and this surfacing. Okay, somebody's blood's being filtered or it's been filtered out. Okay, something like that. Okay, somebody tried to do something to someone's blood. Okay, because something is wrong with someone else's blood. That's why. Okay, so make sure you're not stressing. You know, stress brings disease, right? Especially, you know, in the hoods, the ghettos, right? You know, think of all the stress that's going on, that goes on through there, right? Think of all this stress that goes on through there, right? People get cancer all the time, right? In the foods that they feed us, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole bunch of different contributing factors. 6 of Wands, current energy. You be celebrating some type of win, okay? It's like God is parading you around. You know, He's proud of you. People are talking about you, studying you. You got some celebrities that are following you, like following your lead. For some of you, the Fool. Setting off on a new journey. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, this is following the rainbow to the end of the rainbow, finding the jackpot. Ace of Cups. Money and love. Money and love, beloved. Money and love. Somebody can have like came right back out. Spirit said yes, money and love, absolutely. Somebody has a maid or something like that, or housekeepers. Somebody can be you know, wealthy, rich, well off. The Tower, justice. Like I said before, you know, there's some celebrities that's. I did that one reading. Okay, I think it was new members read. The last new members read. So if you didn't watch it, watch it. Came out in there that there's some celebrities, famous people that are romantically attracted, some of them romantically attracted to some of you, okay? And something about you being a real person, okay? You being no nonsense, you having a drive about you, a certain drive about you, right? Okay? Not to call you like a commoner or anything, right? But it could be kind of like their mindset about it, right? Like, you know, famous people dating other famous people, right? It's kind of like a sham, right? It's kind of like a show for the public, you know? These two are together now, and then 2 months later they break up, and then now they're with this person, and now there's this thing going back and forth. Like, it's publicity a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? And somebody wants something that's not out in front of the lights, the cameras, and the action. You get what I'm saying? Right? Even though you may be a public figure, right? So you could be a public figure, but you're still private. You know what I'm saying? Right? You keep what's for you to you, right? And you give what's for the people to the people. You know? But it's not like you're fake or anything. You're still who you are, right? You just have your privacy too. You know what I'm saying? There's boundaries set up, right? Again, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries. Be Aries that's talking about some of you. Okay, they're sobbing or something like that. But hurt, Queen of Cups, shocked, surprised. The Knight of Wands. Ugh, I hate keep mentioning this, but it keeps popping up. Somebody's mom has a disgusting attraction to them. Okay, and I'm gonna just leave that there. We already talked about the incest. Okay, we go into it. Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. So this Queen of Wands tried to flip in reverse. Three of Wands. I don't know why yet, but we'll see. King of Pentacles. The Hermit. Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Justice, Libra. So there's a mother figure out here. There's a couple out here, okay? And this Queen of Wands cannot mind her business, okay? This Queen of Wands is looking over at this King of Pentacles that's looking over at this Six of Wands, which is you, okay? Or you're this King of Pentacles looking at the Six of Wands, which is the person that you are interested in. Have a crush on. Girl crush is playing in my spirit, okay? I can't remember I remember that's the name of a song, but I can't remember the artist. I think it's a group. I got a girl crush. I don't know I can't remember the rest of the word. This person's focused on this King of Pentacles, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Heavy Virgo, doesn't have to be. They're focused on this person. This person is focused on you, okay? Taking a leap towards you, offering you something. Okay, they may even want to make up for something. Maybe their absence. Okay, no, I don't feel like they did anything to you. Not at all. Okay, but I feel like they woke up to something. Maybe that you are for them. This person's very inquisitive. Okay, this person's upright. They're about justice. Okay, they're fair. They do not like unfairness. They do not like unjust behavior, you know what I'm saying? Actions. Somebody could be in or work for the justice system. They don't have to. Laundry or Folded is playing by Kaylani. So this King of Wands, if y'all had a question, does this King of Wands, if you know your mother gets around and she's a whole bag, okay, respectfully, a whole bag, okay. If you're wondering, did the King of Wands sleep with this mother figure? Yes. Or this mother, period, whoever's mother she is? Yes, they did. So silly of me to act like I don't need you back when all I do is think about the time that I seen you last, okay? So that's how somebody's feeling. The Knight of Pentacles. Could be this King of Wands is feeling like that. I don't know, child. Four of Cups in the reverse. The Eight of Cups. Told you to fall back. Yeah. So when somebody wants to act like they just wanted to take a break, or something was just like a growth period or something like that, like something, like somebody could have said something to you, they want to act like they didn't mean what they said, or that's not what they meant. Somebody could, I don't know, have clothes in some of y'all's house, like throw that shit away, okay, or put it outside on the curb. Eight of Pentacles. Like somebody could use that as an excuse, okay? Or you could not have clothes of someone. You could have got rid of it a long time ago, or whatever. Somebody wants to act like they left something where you are, or something like that. Or hey, did I leave this here? Oh no, I know I left it there. It's. I gotta come and show you where it's at, cause you ain't gonna be able to find it. Type shit. That's too many. Somebody, yeah, no. Eight of Swords in the reverse. reader, okay, you're not trapped. All right, especially if you are a reader, you're not trapped. Okay, you see things before they happen. Something you do for your job, like I said, a reader, okay, or intuitive. There's a curse has been broken over your love life. Page of Cups, Emperor, and boom, curse broken. Here they come. Emperor, Page of Cups, Strength, the Sun, the Four of Wands, baby. So it feels like Spirit was waiting for you to get out of your head about something. Like somebody's projecting some energy towards you, of like a self-defeating energy, like, oh, nothing's ever gonna happen for me, and oh, I did all this for nothing, and God had forgot about me, and God don't see me, and like somebody wanted you to take a hit to your faith, but you're the Queen of Swords. You know what I'm saying? You know which way to go, right? No matter what's going on around you, even if you end up getting in your head for a second, right? Deep down in you, you know the truth, right? So above whatever is happening in the moment, right? You know that you know the truth. The truth is centering you, okay? No matter if your mind is battling with something or not, you're going to come back to center, right? Okay, a community center can be significant. A meeting hall, okay? I passed one the other day when I was in a lift, and Spirit took my attention to it. Okay, so people can meet somewhere. I don't know. This could be like a church building or something, or I'm seeing Elks. What is that? Prince Hall. Page of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to. Somebody could purchase a reading from you if you're a reader. This Emperor could purchase a reading from you, unbeknownst to you. 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress. So either they've already purchased a reading from you, or they will, okay? Or they could be purchasing a reading from another reader about you and them. But I feel like somebody's person is going to purchase a reading from them. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Somebody is sexy. Like their energy is sexy. Like quiet but strong. 2 of Cups. It's like a big ass security guard, right? I don't know, strong but silent type. Confirmation. 2 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's not confused about you, okay? Somebody feels like, okay, so I feel their energy just switched. So they could be watching this channel right now, okay? Feels like I just said something to somebody that wasn't okay, or that was a green light to them, okay? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's not confused about a Queen of Swords in the reverse. 5 of Cups, yeah, and they're feeling some type of way about this. It's Queen of Swords in reverse because they're seeing clearly. Justice, yeah. The Sun, okay. There could be somebody who has a son that is telling the truth about something, okay. So whoever the son is could be your nephew or niece. Take it how it resonates. Somebody's speaking on something. Could be their grandma. Somebody's telling the truth about their grandma, which could be your mother, or the both of your grandmothers. So your grandmother, their great grandmother. 10 of Cups, family, death. Yet something's come to an end. The Sun. Somebody's son is speaking up. Confirmation. All right, nephew. Speak up there, nephew. Scorpio. Death. I meant to say death. So whoever this is speaking up, wow, that's crazy. So, okay, I remember readings that have come out, right, about specifically nephews, right, or a child that you're close with, you know what I'm saying, that could belong to somebody else in your family, and about that child being gifted like you are, and for some of you, about that child ending up living with you later on, okay, and away from these people, right? Okay, you and this child have a strong bond. This is the child that the Most High is using to speak the truth, because they are starseed like you. Okay, if y'all been here for the readings, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, the gifted child that was left over there, the other black sheep, right? So the next generation, okay, after yours, okay, your nephew, your niece, something like that. The Most High is using them, so this is a part of their journey. Mm-hmm. Five of Wands, the devil, yeah, to beat back this demonic energy. Four of Pentacles, like to cage it up. This is the Four of Pentacles is caging this up, caging this conflicting devil energy up by speaking. Go ahead, little man. Look, the sun again. There he is. He could be a teenager. He could be in high school, or she. Whoever this is, they love you. They love you. Like they wish that you were their parent. Eight of Wands, 10 of Wands. For some of you, it could be you could be their godfather, their godmom. Okay, it could be your sister or your brother's kid. Oh my God, Dad, 3 times over. So someone could get someone's ashes. Someone could have someone's deceased loved one's ashes, and you could probably not know about it. Okay, confirmation. This could be your grandfather or somebody who left something to you. Their ashes are. Someone has their ashes. They belong to you. You're gonna receive them. For some of you, yeah, it's gonna be the last piece of your grandparent that you'll have. Yeah, confirmation. You're the dog. Some of you guys are gonna have it. I'm seeing somebody put it like on their over their fireplace. Like somebody has their grandfather or their grandmother's urn, or a great uncle or great aunt's urn over their fireplace. Something made out of it, or you use it to make something, or something for your kid. Your kids, like heirlooms. Now, the Most High is showing me Archangel Michael and Lucifer fighting over the bones, Moses' bones. So that's significant, right? Okay, cremation. You having possession of, you know, a passed on chosen vessel of the Most High, right? Which would be your passed over loved one, your grandfather, whoever this may be for you, okay? The world. Somebody's mad that some poison didn't work. Evil, boy, evil. The Star. Queen of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. The Lovers, Ace of Pentacles. Now, I was about to say this was you. Now, yes, this is you on another note, right? On the other side of this, right? But I'm picking up a sister energy that's jealous. The 7 of Pentacles here, they're it's like a pity party, right? Whoever this person is, you'll know who they are because, especially if they're a sibling, they always act like either, you can be having a private conversation at a, let's say, family gathering, right? You can be talking to somebody over in the corner about something. Y'all laughing and stuff, carrying on, eating off your plates and everything. And this person walks up, are you guys talking about me? Don't talk about me. Like, this is somebody who always thinks that they're the topic of conversation in everybody's conversation. You see the insecurity in the face? When nobody's talking about them, they're not even on anybody's mind. Okay, so this is how this person's looking at your life, right? All of this that's coming in for you, right? That you deserve, that you worked hard for, okay? and this bitch feels like it should just be handed to them. Yeah, they were trying to sit on your throne and be you. Something being overnighted to somebody. The High Priestess and the Ace of Wands. Boy, when I say you on fire, or girl, you on fire, your intuition on fire, it's like you standing right next to people. It's like you teleport. You know, you scaring people like this. Your gifts have reached a level, like with High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, and the Star. What? These people feel like peasants compared to you. They made themselves that. The Four of Swords, okay? Passed over loved one could be coming to you, or you can have a certain experience, right? Like after you see this reading or whatever, right? You could communicate with them, you know, often already as it is, but I feel like you may actually like see them. You may be granted the permission to actually see them, have like a moment with them, okay? This Four of Swords, this High Priestess here, Ace of Wands, it's like something from the spiritual stepping over into the physical, just for a minute. Right? You know, in them shows or the movies where you see, you know, a person's deceased and then the loved one sees them, right? And it seems real, right? Like they're really physically there, right? Like they can touch them. Something like that. The Nine of Wands. It might scare you a little bit. It might scare you a little bit. Okay? The Artist. It's like coming through a threshold. Right? One night only, I'm hearing. One night only. One night only. It's gonna make you real. It's gonna make you happy. It's gonna make you happy. Okay, it's an experience that you're never gonna forget. Okay, you're gonna tell your kids about. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Swords. That's the truth. I would not lie to you, boo. That is the motherfucking truth. Somebody standing up for what? Let me see. King of Swords. Three of Swords. Okay, so this could be somebody. Okay, so this is that person that keeps popping out every reading. The traveler, or somebody met somebody traveling, or you're on vacation or somewhere. Okay, and it was an air sign. The air sign kept coming out. Judgment. I don't know. Somebody could have, I don't know, had something going on already when you met them or something like that. I don't know. Hell, it could have been a one night stand, right? You could have not known about, you know, this person's personal business, whatever, right? For some of you, they could have told you, right? They could have been single, but dealing with somebody else, they could have told you that. Yeah, but I feel like this person's heartbroken. Okay, they feel like you're their destiny. Being with you is their destiny. That's what they feel like, and they feel like they're gonna come back around. Okay, somebody could even travel to where you are. Okay, Temperance. Like y'all live in different states. For somebody, country. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, but somebody's wondering like how they'll be received or something like that, or if they'll be too late. Five of Swords, Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're willing to compete. Page of Wands. The Devil. Temperance. Nine of Cups. So somebody's texting and erasing, or texting and not sending. Okay, let's look at the future. I think we get another new deck, y'all. Need to give me a damn box on these damn decks. I ain't got nowhere to put them no more. Oh, I fixed the other deck, y'all. I covered up the titties, so we can use that deck. We can use that deck now. I covered the titties. I don't know why everybody's so afraid of nakedness. You know, don't they ask if our content is 18, 18 years and up. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we, see a little titty? I don't understand, but okay, okay. What's the point of the age barrier there if you're not gonna, let us see a little titty here and a little, there. But anyhow, hey, YouTube's rules, okay, not my house, I'll take off my shoes when I come in. I'm just saying people shouldn't be afraid of nakedness. You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't be afraid of nakedness. It's natural. It's beautiful if you ask me. If we could all walk around naked, I wouldn't care. Just saying. I do too when I'm at home. Shit. I know where you're not wearing your shirt. Yeah. I rebuke that. Send that back to the sender. Archangel Michael, please. Yeah, somebody trying to throw some sick shit at me right now. Trying to make me nauseous. Alright, future. Sorry, had to let it pass, y'all. Swords. 3 of them. Yeah. 3 of swords. Hold up. Whew. Fucker trying to hit me with that one. Woo wop. 2 of cups. Okay, somebody be having headaches. Alright, migraines. Like splitting. The hangman. Yeah, somebody's like, I don't know what somebody did or tried to do to your mental space, but they can't even get out of bed. Oh, somebody planted something around somebody's house. Yeah, somebody planted something in the ground around somebody's house or something like that. Okay, and they're being hit with a backfire. Somebody have a stroke. 10 of swords. The hermit. Somebody can have a stroke. That's the backfire. A stroke. Y'all better quit playing in that shit. 2 of wands. Yeah, look. Dazed and confused. Not knowing where to go. Not knowing what to do. Okay, or this hasn't happened yet. It's gonna happen. This backfire is gonna cause a what I just say, a stroke. Too many. Somebody's begging like a deity or something like that. Somebody works with like bones or something. I'm seeing people in Hollywood like there's a lot of fear going around. It's like people running around with chickens with their heads cut off in Hollywood, like trying to figure out what to do. Depending on what people are tied into, okay, what they get into and have gotten into, okay. Why am I seeing the Manson murders? Don't know why I'm seeing the Manson murders, okay, but yeah, I'm seeing that. Connection to Hollywood. 9 of Cups. Mumble of Swords, Mumble of Coins. Say Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. The High Priestess, the Star, the Horse of Coins. So the writing's on the wall. Okay, that a Destiny Child album? I think it is. Yeah, I know it is. About the CD. So I don't know. The industry, again, it's pointing back to the industry. Okay. Groups, girl groups, guy groups could be significant. Okay. Maybe somebody's forming a group or something like that. Somebody could be seeing like omens, bad omens wherever they go. Something about the environment speaking to somebody, right? But it's like a demonic graffiti or tagging of some sort, right? I mean, if you go downtown Seattle, you see it everywhere, like everywhere. Or at least I do. Okay, always have. Didn't know what it was then, but now today I know that it's, they're like, it's like sigils, right? Carvings that are like carvings on sigils, right? It's kind of like that, right? But it's like coded. So you won't know what you're looking at if you don't know, right? It'll look like some type of tagging or graffiti or somebody just, writing on something, but they're symbols. They're symbols, okay? Carry a certain energy or call upon a certain energy. They pull on a certain energy. All right, let's, King of Cups. Give me that one back. Somebody could be getting their hair done, okay, something like that. I'm seeing somebody wash somebody's hair in like one of those sinks, sitting in a chair. So I don't know. Somebody be getting somebody be having like a pampering day or something like that. Somebody get pedicure, manicure, okay, getting their hair done. The moon. There's something mysterious about you, okay, deeply mysterious about you, okay, especially how you made it through something. Ace of Wands, the Star. Master, you are a master, even though the magician's not out here. I'm getting a master magician, right? Anything that you speak or that you declare to bring into this 3D environment, it happens. It happens, okay? Sometimes immediately. Queen of Wands, the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. So there's a Queen of Wands that realizes that she didn't stop something and that something is still going the way that it's supposed to go. Okay, somebody couldn't affect your beauty. Like somebody keeps doing beauty magic on you, whether you're a man or a woman. Okay, you just keep getting better. You just keep looking better. Like you're fine as hell already. You know what I'm saying? You just keep getting finer and finer and finer, right? Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands. Okay, it's blocked. It's blocked and sent back, and it's causing friction, fights. There could be a fight in a holding cell or something like that. It's gonna be people waiting to see the judge. It's just like a conflict and energy, confirmation, the energy of conflict everywhere these people are. So there's never any moment of like calmness, right? Because they wrought destruction. Okay, Eight of Wands, and that's what's coming in. Constantly, in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay, it's always something. It's always something. That's what somebody wanted for you. Okay, when it came to your choices. Or even having the option to have choices. Somebody wants to take away all of your choices so that they'll be your choice, so they can tell you what the fuck to do. I don't know why somebody thought you were going to be their dog on a leash. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe because they're a dog on, everybody else's leash. They submit to everybody else and what everybody else wants to do. The Knight of Cups. Cornucopia, the Devil, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Don't tell me Lucifer feels. What? See, the other day he was scared of y'all, right? Which he is, but I don't know. Some of y'all got your foot on Lucifer's neck. Queen of Cups, sideways. Now a mother figure wants to act all sweet to you, okay, and the bitch ain't sweet, nothing sweet about her. Nine of Wands. Okay, except for the fact she may be secretly lesbian, okay, or just like chicks too. For especially if you're LGBTQ, get at a parent that's heavily homophobic. Yeah, it's because they like they like cat too. Yeah, they like cat too. Page of Cups, Queen of Swords. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. Shit. I mean, be that, do that, right? But don't be trying to bash your own child because you ashamed of what you like, heifer. Shit. You should know then, that ain't something you just can erase. We didn't put it there and we can't take it away. So be happy, bitch. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. So this mother figure is being Ten of Swords. They feel betrayed, and the bitch betrayed you in every way that she could. But this bitch feels betrayed. Ain't that something? True narcissist for you. Malignant, I heard. King of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Confirmation. Judgment. Yeah, this King of Wands can't take this judgment. They can't take it. Like they could be, suicidal. Suicidal. You know what I'm saying. Okay, that's what it feels like. Yeah, they are. Judgment. Nine of Swords. Yeah. I remember part of the Most High said, people will want to die, but death will flee from them. I feel like this is one of those people. This person wants to be deceased. They want to not live anymore, but death is free. Archangel Michael, please block whoever that is. Death is fleeing from them. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, karmic debt. Seven of Swords. They're trying to get out of it. The Ten of Wands, Five of Swords, the Nine of Cups. So this person helped to try to steal your destiny. And Spirit is saying, okay, you want to be them so bad, right? You want their destiny so bad. That's what you want. That's what you want. If you want that, you're gonna have to, or something like that. You're gonna have to go through what they went through, what you put them through, and what they already were, having to go through. Okay, and the extra shit you put on them. Yeah, you got to go through that. Since you want to be so much. See, they think that things are just handed to you. Things are just given to you by the Most High, and that's never the case. That's never the case. Okay. Knowing that they saw you go through this struggle because they put you in it. But how can they look at you as if you haven't been through anything? Do you see the logic there? The lack of it? Craziness. There's a real dark woman out here, okay, that's fighting within this group of people, trying to defend themselves about something. It's like everybody's trying to defend their point or their stance, and they don't have one. They don't have a stance because all of them followed a blithering idiot. The Sun, Justice. I'm telling you that Sun, whoever that is talking. I'm telling you they talking. They telling the truth about something. Seven of Cups. Somebody could have got beat up. Like physically beat up. Two of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands. Somebody's waiting for some type of protection or some type of defending or something. Waiting for somebody to come through for them. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's happening. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, so somebody thinks that somebody went to prison. Somebody thought that they were going to be able to get out of something because what? They're a police officer or they got connections. Yeah, if they are, they're not going to be for long. They're not going to be for long anymore. Six of Swords. Yeah, they tried to get away. Look how she's hiding. Look how she got the hood on. She's hiding. She's looking at, she's trying to get away. Trying to get away. Or thought that they were. Okay. Three of Swords. And ran right into the Three of Swords. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? No. Atonement. No. Get your ass back here. Return. Come on back. Come on back. Because you got some shit to atone for. You know, let's wake up. You know, let's wake up. Let's pay attention. Okay. You know, wake up, pay attention. Okay, you got some things to atone for. Let's talk about it. Not us, you know, you and the Most High. That's what he's saying. Let's talk about it. Okay, you know, talk. Eight of Wands, the Magician. So King of Swords is pouting about some information that they're seeing, reading, or hearing. They're working with your sister or a sister. Somebody can take you on a date, okay? Or you can take someone on a date. It's Emperor, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Cups. Somebody felt like not choosing something was going to take something from you or rob you of something. Somebody could be trying to project this energy of heartbreak onto you. So, you know, make sure you're cleansing your energy constantly. Ten of Wands. Yeah. The Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords. Or Two of Swords, Eight of Cups. So somebody didn't think that you would walk away. So they're left with this burden. Okay, King of Swords. Let's get another deck and then we're already done. The Devil's on the bottom of that one. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's obsessed with coming towards you or giving you something. Or somebody who never arrives. This motherfucker never arrives. They never arrive. Never. Ever. Why? Because they're tied to Lucifer. That's why. Yeah, this fell out of my hand in the reverse. The Five of Swords reverse. Yeah, so some type of competition or something like that is dead. It's over with. It's done. That's it. That's all. Somebody gets excited. Like when they watch you, they're like hyped. Okay, as if I was, you know, just watching on the screen right here. You know, I'd be jumping up and down and hollering, you know, in support of someone, right? Or when I see something funny or whatever it is, right? You'll hear me, right? You'll hear me. I give. You know, I commend, right? I give props. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? The Devil, again. Somebody's drowning in that energy. Somebody that could be Tyler, Kristen, Christine, Corey, James, Michael, I saw that in the beginning. Joshua, Jake, Jasmine, Belinda, the Two of Wands. Okay, again, back to this body, okay, the Two of Swords. Somebody finds this body, okay, something is found floating, okay, it floats to the surface and somebody spots it. Okay, the world, okay, this could be on the news, Queen of Cups, this could be the body of a woman, mother figure, the Moon. Something, they could be unidentifiable at first, the Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody tried to bury this, obviously. Ace of Cups, the Emperor, the Five of Swords. Okay, that's an Emperor fighting for someone. Okay, or coming to fight for someone. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, and give to someone. All right, that's outside of whatever this is. What's that, Spirit? Okay, some of you guys can have, there's a lot of UFO presence around some of you. Like a lot. The magician. You see that frequency going out? Right? It's coming from the pyramid. Remember we talked about that a couple days ago? About the energy changing or being given off by these structures that were built in the past, like the deep past. Four swords, four wands, judgment. Somebody moving in with someone. Okay, two people can, something can happen fast. Okay, I mean, within reason, confirmation. Yeah, something can happen fast. Like two people getting together or something moving forward fast. Okay, or out of nowhere it just starts to pick up like fast. Like two people could end up getting engaged, right? And then be married within 6 months or something like that. Or be engaged within 6 months. Okay, the Seven of Wands. Four of Pentacles. There's some type of evidence on this body. Or in it. Hierophant, the Six of Cups. And a judge is involved. The Hermit. You see sitting on the podium, right? Yeah, there's a judge involved. Okay. And there's some evidence that points to this fact. Four of Cups. The Empress. King of Wands, the High Priestess. Two of Cups. So they tried to tie you to something. It could have to do with this. Okay? Or another. I'm seeing like a couple of bodies, right? Something's happened a couple times. And so this can be fanned out. This can be, you know, there's a whole bunch of you, right? So this could, you know, be happening in a whole bunch of different people's lives, right? But I'm seeing like this is not physically attached to the situation, right? Or these people is energetically. Like, so it's something going on in different places around the globe. Where you guys are. Empress. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Five of Cups. The truth can be seen about an Empress and it cannot be denied, and that is causing some people to be depressed because they cannot do or pull or, you know, act in the same manner that they were acting and not succeed in it. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Three of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. Hold on, we almost done. The Eight of Swords. King of Wands. Two more. Nine of Swords. One more. The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. All right, give me a New York minute. Somebody could be from New York. So somebody could be dropping their kid off at like a birthday party or something like that, or at a family member's house. Maybe this kid does not really see this other parent that often. Okay, somebody could be a recovering addict, or somebody could just, you know, they're known as a fuck up. Okay, I mean, just to, you know, put it directly, somebody's known as a fuck up. Okay, so this is like a parent having an opportunity to make something right with their child, or, you know, start to. Okay, and then they either don't show up somewhere or confirmation. Yeah, thank you, Judah. Or this child gets dropped off at a party or something or a gathering, and then the other parent doesn't show up there. right? Or so they end up being sad or feeling left out or, forgotten about or something like that, abandoned. So this is in the future, so beware of that. So if that comes up, if you know that you're going to take your kid to, see their other parent that, is absent, right? Okay, be aware of that. Something that an empress predicted is coming to pass, and it is shocking and terrifying someone. Okay, yeah, somebody prophesied that somebody would be locked up. They could be locked up now, or they're on their way. Somebody's in custody. Spirit said, okay. Somebody get a new job, a new car. I'm hearing Price is Right. Somebody could go on a game show or something like that. Oh hell, it could be the Price is Right. I don't know. But if this is somebody going on a game show, they're gonna win whatever the jackpot is or something like that. Okay, for somebody, what's that? It's for Steve Harvey. Family Feud. Somebody can go on Family Feud. Regardless of what show it's on or whatever TV program, somebody wins. Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody wins. Okay, goes home with a lot. And this King of Wands is just confused and scared. I mean, shit, that's it. Spirit, what's their advice? Two of Cups, Temperance, Page of Cups, the World, the Unspoken. Whatever relationship this is coming in, it's going to be balanced. It's going to be peaceful. Okay, it's going to be playful. I feel like the Most High is going to set an example for other people through you, through the two of you. Something could be pretty quiet right now, okay, or being kept quiet right now, but it's going to be revealed. It feels like any day now. It's going to be revealed. Okay, so something is coming to the forefront. The two of you are coming to the forefront. Confirmation. Two earth angels, two temperance angels. All right. I'm leaving there. That's your long ass read, Gemini. All right. I'll holler at you later. Yeah, I'll holler at you later. I'll be back up here. If y'all donate to the channel, book a personal infos below the video. All right. Stay on top of y'all spiritual hygiene. Y'all know that. And yeah, that's it, beloved. Keep doing what you're doing, family. You're doing a good job. All right, and congratulations for whoever is deserving of congratulations. And that's it. And I'm out. And I'll holla. All right. I love y'all. Be safe. Stay prayed up. All right. Stay on your toes. All right, bye.